How's it
Yes.
going, Chris?
What's going good, buddy?
It's
You?
been a long time. It's been like a whole week.
Yeah. How's school going?
School is very awesome. We're putting the roofs on our houses today.
Right on.
Um, yeah, so right now we're just doing all our common rafters, and we don't have the material for the hip rafters yet.
Okay.
But other than that, our ridge board went up, and it's a nice house.
Oh, right on.
Too bad I couldn't just pick it up and take it to the club or something. That'd be nice.
That'd be good. It'd be great to have an indoor club. Yeah, I'm actually getting a lot of phone calls lately about people that just want to try out archery. And it's like, well, it's a little bit cold right now. And most of my volunteers are either hunting or have kind of called it quits for the season. So we kind of have to wait till April. So I'm directing them over to James at Shooters. I told them
Okay.
to let them know that Chris from Royal City sent you over. So I
Okay.
had a lady call today. I wanted to try it out. Her daughter has like a little bow that they bought her for Christmas last year, and she's liking shooting in the backyard. They don't want to do it all the time, so they don't want to become members. So I said, well, it's going to be tough for me to do it now because I don't have anybody to, to help you out. But obviously in April, you can come check us out and we'll get you started. We need notice, of course, because like I told her, we're all volunteers. So
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know. I think it's a business, right? So,
Well, it's crazy how we're actually still getting members. Like
no,
we
it's
have
crazy. Yeah.
two members who paid, or two people who are paid for next year.
I know. It's crazy.
Right? It's like it's good. So we're doing
No,
something
it,
right. But
it really is good. Like it just shows that well, the sport is growing, and it also shows that whatever we're doing something right. So people are talking about us. So it's good. It's good.
100%, 100%, man.
See what hopefully hope for good things this year or next year, I should
Well,
say. 2026 will be I think is going to be our breakout year. This year was the start of the breakout.
yeah.
So
But I think we have a lot of good members though, and
yeah, we got a
then
lot of good members, and we're doing a lot of good things. So with provincials coming and the FDCC shoot, yeah, we're really those are putting us on the map. So
yeah. But I think 3 years ago when you took over, 3 years ago, yeah, 3 years ago, you started to put it on the map.
I just
Meant
started doing things. Yeah,
it's the mind change. It's the mindset change, right?
yeah, yeah. It needed
So,
that. It was kind of dying a slow death. If you remember what the property looked like, it was dying a slow death. So.
yeah, it got cleaned up a lot.
And it's not to put anybody down. I know those guys were just tired, so I get it. We were tired
Well,
this year, so I totally get it. It was a lot of work
well,
this year.
they've been there for a long time,
Yeah, yeah.
right? Like
So
Gord and all the rest of the guys,
Calvin,
they
yeah,
did a good
Peter.
job. They did a good job.
Has Peter stopped by? Hey Gary, how's it
Hey,
going?
brother, how are you?
Yes.
What's up, gentlemen?
How's
A
it going?
Good, man.
that's a good opening right there.
That's the thumbnail, yeah.
Yeah.
It just might be. So
Okay,
yeah, so we are recording, just so you know. So
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
How are you today?
Not bad, man. Was not a busy day, but a steady day, so I'll take that.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I like those
Steady
days.
is good.
Yep.
Steady is good.
Today was a very, very slow day for me. So very slow.
But how often do you get a
But,
day like that?
the last couple of weeks, it's been pretty slow. I'm sort of waiting for a couple of projects to materialize. So
I just make locks and
there you go.
fix locks and
Yeah, I think if you're, if you're not, it was the last study was saying 14% of people do what they love for work.
oh yeah. Well, most of the times when you end up doing what you love for a job, you end up not loving it anymore because now you
Yeah, that's true.
have to do
That's
it.
fair.
Yeah, that's
Now
very
you're
true.
forced to do it, whereas before it was like your favorite choice to make. Now
Right.
you're like, ugh, that's been taken from me. I must do this.
That's fair.
So you think that's going to happen with you in archery, Gary, when you hit the ASA tour?
That's a funny one. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's impossible for me to get there, but I don't.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know if I really want to. I I enjoy rubbing shoulders too much to spend that much time as to be that much focused as well on that singular goal, right? Because I mean, if you're gonna get serious about it, man, you got to get serious about it.
Yeah.
Because like
Well, it's like
if
one.
I'm like that, and then like we're at say the Southern Classic, I won't be replying if somebody shouts across the brook to me, "Hey man, how's it going?" I'll be like, I'll be in the zone.
You'll be focused, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
and that's not fun.
No, that's
Well,
That stuff was like I was super competitive like that in my 20s and 30s and that, but like again, I'm at it now more for the social aspect of it. Like starting up these tournaments, man, this was the best thing ever. It's my favorite thing to do.
yeah, you guys and Josh did an awesome job.
I just don't know how Josh gets all the stuff. It's so great.
me neither. It's
Like
awesome.
the work he put in to acquire all these contacts and reach out and get ghosted half the time and still keep talking to people like I can't tip my hat enough to him because I'd be like, well, go out then. Like,
Very fair. So before we get too far into it, I just want to introduce Gary to the show. Gary Baldwin, you and your brother CJ run the Full Draw podcast.
we do.
Also, we were just talking about the Full Draw Caribou Cup tournament, which was I would say it's a resounding success
So
this year. It was
far,
not
Oh
just
yeah.
yeah,
it was not just recognized by um, the people who attended, but it was also Archery Ontario's made a mention of it. It actually helped Royal City win Club of the Year. Actually, um,
I did not hear that you won Club of the
yeah. We got
Year.
Club
yeah,
of the Year.
and it
Amazing.
was Full Draw. The Full Draw Caribou Cup was mentioned in that, and one of the reasons why we did win. So
Well, cool.
yeah, yeah,
Well, yeah, I'm glad we could help out with that. That again, this is
uh,
kind of part of the point, right?
yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, we did have a couple other clubs reach out to us for the 2026 season. I mean, again, like we're really trying to make sure we get on solid footing with how we're doing this
Hmm.
before we want to because again, yes, the goal is to make this a rotational thing where it floats around and it gets every club after a while. But like, we want to know that our process is set and that we have our partnership set and the donations and all the things, right? Once we know that that is locked in, then it gives us the freedom to move around a bit because it takes away all that other administrative
Yeah,
stuff. And the
yeah,
administrative stuff is hard, bro.
yeah. That's what bogs you down.
Oh,
That's what slows everything down.
like that's
And you
why I
need.
hugged you multiple times because like the fact that you took that on, I was like, this is
It's a lot. Like it is a lot for just one person to do, but you helped out with some of the like a lot of the organization, like getting the prizes. Like that is a lot of work. So my hats off to Josh at
oh yeah.
Caribou Media for doing that one. Like that's amazing. Like all the prizes he was able to. And like you said, you're cold calling people, and some of them are just not calling you back, or they're basically telling you to take off and whatever. But he just keeps, he just kept moving forward, and the amount of prize that we were able to get, that's kind of what made this tournament what it was.
Big time.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
So
It's hard for the local clubs when they're doing their in-house tournaments to come up with prizes. I mean, like, because you guys, like, how many tournaments does Royal City put on a year, roughly?
3.
3, yeah. Although
Okay.
we are looking to reduce that to 2 this year. So
Well, it's a lot.
yeah, it's a lot of work.
Especially as a club, when you're also trying to maintain for your day-to-day shooters.
Hmm.
Plus, then
Yep.
you have like you're trying to do lessons, and then you have like league nights, and then you're trying to do like a ladies' night, and like there's only so many
Yeah,
nights in a
exactly.
week.
Exactly, yeah. And
Yep.
also we
Oh
all
yeah.
have full-time jobs. So it's
That
like,
too, right?
yeah. Right. So
Be nice
enough
if we
about
could
that.
just get a
Anyways.
universal income, eh?
Yeah, I
So
don't
I
think it
wanted
pays
to
enough
just
though.
Nah.
wanted to kind of switch gears here, Gare, and just talk about tell us a little about you and a little bit about your show, how it got
Well,
started, etc.
we started out actually about a year and a half prior to when we started the Full Draw podcast. We were doing a show called My Brother's Joint, and it was absolutely random, 100% off the cuff. It was just us and the boys talking about whatever came up. And I mean, it didn't do very well, obviously. It had no direction, right? So I had moved up here to Ontario to work with Chris for a while. And I said, like, we're doing this archery stuff all the time. We're always sitting around talking about the archery stuff. We're kind of not doing well with this podcast because it has no direction. Why don't we make a shift and just devote this show to an archery podcast? So we hemmed and hawed over that for a while, and we kind of went, yeah, like this makes sense. We're both into it enough to put a serious go at it. And for the first while, oh, it was janky. It was bad. Like no flow, big old pauses, like and just trying to figure out the audio equipment. Because you don't need much. You don't need
No.
expensive gear. Most of the gaming headsets will be just fine, really. The biggest thing is just to be wired, I find. I don't like going wireless because I just find there's just a tiny little lag. And the more people you have on, the more that little bit of lag gets like exponentially amplified.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, well, we had a little bit of an issue with that when we had Carl Jones on. His only option is to be wireless because he's got like the Starlink, right?
Okay.
So there was a slight lag. He could hear us immediately, but his audio coming out was just a little bit delayed, like not even a full second. But because of that, we'd always be kind of like talking over top of each other.
Oh yeah, I noticed that on that show. I was thinking like, yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, because like I actually
That's cool.
referenced back to the video version, and you can see like we're both going, "Oh crap, we're talking over the other guy. Oh crap," and then Carl's like, "Oh crap, we're talking over." But yeah, and basically we just started going to more tournaments, and the more tournaments we went to, the more we had to talk about, and obviously the more people we met. It's amazing how many clubs were around. Like we had no idea. When we first started, we knew of Waterloo, we knew of Pioneer, and we had heard of York. And then that first winter, we kind of like just started investigating more, and we were like, holy crap, there's one like almost every weekend.
Yeah,
Like if you're willing to travel, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So the first big one we did that was away was Muskoka. We did archers in Muskoka one year, and that was the year we met Peyton as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's a great club.
Oh man, like you got to be ready for the terrain. I'll admit that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like every shot is on a hill, but a great club, some great shots. I think it's like the last shot on the first half of the course is like way downhill, and it's like the full 50 yards if you're shooting K50. And oh yeah, it's a great club. Gets hot there though. You're kind of like tucked right in this little valley of mountains, and it just kind of like simmers.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I remember. I shot it at provincials, and well, Ontario weather. We had like a flash raindrops as big as your head come down. And it was mudslides everywhere. I remember going for a 20-foot slide down one of the trails, and I was lucky to keep my bow in shape. I was
gonna say, I'm surprised you didn't mess up some
it was like
gear.
it's like the drunk guy falling down the stairs and he's got his beer, right?
Doesn't spill it.
My bow was in the air and didn't drop anything. I was pretty proud of myself actually because the only thing I did well that weekend. I can tell you that. Just keep my bow out of the mud. Yeah, so just to say, like, I'm a big fan of the show. Like, I listen to it every week. So I haven't listened to the episode today, but yeah,
I'll be honest, I haven't either yet.
uh, and
I
I'll be
usually
honest,
do.
I never listen to our show because I cannot stand the sound of my own voice. Believe it or not. So even though I do talk
Yeah,
a
I
lot on the show.
know. CJ's same way. He hates to listen to it, but I mean, at the same time, I find it helps me because I kind of like I try to look at it from a point of view as like I'm not listening to me. I'm just listening to a show.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Yep.
And I try to see how I'm interacting with the other people on the show, how my flow is, like
Mm.
there'll be a lot of times where I'll hear stuff and I'll be like, man, what, like, did I have marbles in my mouth or like, what was going on there? So it just kind of gives me a little bit of referencing material to kind of how to be a little bit more eloquent maybe and, you know, just be more
Oh, I know.
talkative. Because,
Totally,
man,
totally
like
no.
being a skilled talker is not an easy thing.
No, it's
And I
not.
think this is a part of the reason why Josh does so well because Josh has got a lot of training in speaking.
Right.
So, because like, yeah, he's just so smooth at it, eh? Like, it's almost
Yeah.
annoying
I-
because he's just so easy to talk with, right? Which is great. I love him for it. But at the same time, when I reference it to me, I'm like, man, I wish I could talk like that. Like,
I know it's funny because as soon as everything starts rolling, I find I don't know what to say sometimes, or it's I'm reaching for words. But if we were just sitting around the table, just the three of us, I wouldn't have that problem. There'd be
no,
jokes
it'd be
flying.
fired off. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be it would be as eloquent as anything, as anything on a Saturday night. But and yeah, and I find too, like when I do listen to it, I find I have these phrases I repeat that I can't stand. It's like all these things. So I'm trying really. That's the other reason why right now I'm really working on not repeating those things, trying to sound like you're saying more eloquent and uh try to get rid of the uhs and all this thing. But it's not easy. And like you said, it's like when I listen to Josh's podcast, I'm like, God, I wish I could speak like that guy. It's smooth. It's
Well,
nice to listen to, really.
for a little bit
So
of relief, everybody has like 3 or 4 generic things that they're always using. Like, I'm big for, the problem with that? Or, like, if you listen to the show, like, you'll hear the
oh, yeah,
same kind of phrases coming out of me too. I lean into them. Those are my catchphrases, right? That's how
fair.
people, in part, can recognize me
Oh,
and it kind of lets people know how I'm feeling without me specifically saying how I'm feeling. But yeah, don't shy away from yourself. Not at all. I think that's another big part of why we didn't do well with my brother's joint because while it was very free format and zero script and everything, we were very conscious about how we were speaking and like the whole process and format of it all. And I think because of that, we got a little bit too tied up in it and we weren't having genuine conversations.
gotcha.
And I think, if anything, that's what people want to hear, regardless of what genre of podcast you're listening to. You just want to hear people genuinely speak about whatever the topic is. Nobody
Yeah, that's
likes
fair.
being like bullshitted, right?
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
most people detect it anyways,
Yeah. Real
right?
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like your podcast kind of was a bit of an inspiration for myself. I
Well,
mean,
thanks.
again, definitely yours. Like I didn't get into Josh's until I met you guys, and
Yep.
I kind of met Josh. I think I'd seen him on YouTube a couple of times because
He's
he had
got a
the
good channel,
elite.
man.
Yeah, I don't remember what elite he had, but he had
Oh, it's the 35. No, not the ethos.
was it? Yeah, it was the ethos, I think.
Maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, but I remember watching that, and I didn't realize he had a podcast, and I I watched it because I was actually interested in buying the ethos, but I didn't. I kept my old hunting bow, but yeah.
Are you a lefty
So yeah.
too?
So
No,
no,
he's
no,
a righty.
Oh, I was just
no.
gonna
I was
say,
gonna
yeah.
buy. I was actually gonna buy the ethos set from Shooters, but
Right.
and I wanted to see a review of it. And he did actually a really good review of it. Uh,
His broadhead videos are great, man.
oh, they're awesome. Yeah, they're fantastic. Yeah,
Like to go to
fantastic.
the extent to get like actual ballistics gel and like
Yeah,
get it done right, like that's pretty sweet. I think he
yeah.
said he's got another one coming with like a buffalo scapula or something like
Oh,
that.
jeez.
Oh, that'd be
So that
sweet.
should be cool too. But it's nice for him, right? Because I think he's got like 5 acres he's on.
Yeah.
So he's got some space where he can really kind of set this stuff up. And it's awesome that he does it. I love watching him because I am like Mr. Undecided when it comes to a broadhead. I
I'm
almost like
using.
them all.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite broadhead? If you have to choose one,
Like mechanical or fixed?
okay, one fixed, one mechanical.
Okay. Because like I'm not opposed to either, but it depends. For me, it's all about the animal, right? So like if I'm going for a bear, I want me a nice big fat fixed broadhead. And I would go for something like the Montec G5.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
They got like 3 cutting blades on them, but they're a solid
Yeah.
head. I
Yeah.
don't like the cutouts. That's the only problem that I found with the Crimson Talons that I have, is because the center area has so many cutouts in it to save on the weight and whatnot. It does make a little like there is.
Oh, okay.
You can hear it more,
There's
right?
a whistling. Yeah.
Yeah, but if I was to say mechanical, it would be the hybrid or the Sever hybrids.
Nice.
Yeah, they're just the build quality and the build materials. Like I don't know how you argue, right? Like there's an argument for all of them. The T2 is great. The dead meat and the mega meat, they have long been a favorite of mine. I like a 3-blade. If I don't have something that has bleeders on it, I want a 3-blade cutting surface.
Okay.
So I just want to maximize whatever damage I can, right? I want that sucker to go 25 yards
for
and
sure.
drop down.
I think I have a set of T2s, so but I haven't been able to use them yet on a deer because I haven't seen any. So
Well, I know CJ did a real good job with his.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and
It was a good
congratulations
headshot,
to
man.
him for getting one.
Yeah, put a good slice into her too on the side.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
Did-
It was like
technology's just come so far,
2-inch
man. Like
cut or something, man. It was huge.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, it was a huge cut. Oh yeah.
technology's pretty wild nowadays that they can put into these little
sure.
broadheads. I remember,
Well,
and it's not that I've been using broadheads that long, but like I started with Rage hypodermics.
the
I think.
hypodermics. Yeah.
Yeah. And with those little plastic collar things.
Yeah.
What a hateful thing. I'd break them putting them in the quiver.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I think everyone's had rages. I had them as well. So, and then I went on to Crimson Talon. I don't
yeah,
remember
they're
which,
good. I have
which mechanical it was.
I have a set of Crocs from them
Okay.
for bear.
Oh, right on.
They're a nice, big, hefty, thick, single bevel. They're
Nice.
big old suckers.
Yeah, I have a set of mechanicals, and I don't remember what they were, but they have like a rubber collar. It's like a elastic. You just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
don't
work-
mind
they-
that.
they
That's
work-
not
they work
so
pretty
bad.
well. Yeah.
But
work pretty well.
yeah, back to what you were asking about originally. See, this is good. This is what our show is like. We start talking about one thing and we tangent off to 17 different stories.
It's right. It's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so after going, we ended up going last year to TAC, and this is kind of what started us really on the track towards setting up the cup, because we got there and we were like, man, this is like the Wild West version of 3D tournament. But then we were thinking back, well, because we were sitting like back at the hotel, and we were thinking back to Archers in Muskoka, which was a very structured ASA tournament, the first one we had ever done. So we were like brand new to double scoring and the point system and
Mhm.
14s and a shoot down. Like, we had no clue any of that stuff. So I was like, wouldn't it be nice if something was in like the middle? You know what I mean? Like, let's follow the point structure if we can. Let's, like, keep the general rules, but like, let's go a little further, or let's like allow a little bit different equipment. Like, let's have more stuff around. Let's see if we can get some vendors to come. Like,
Mhm.
it's not quite like TAC where you're shooting 100-yard bombs 5 out of the 20 targets that you're on. But it's also not, nope, you're not shooting past 45, and you better have your dial like taped down, and like, we don't want that either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
we said
it was pretty free flow. Like I'm trying
that
to
was
think.
probably one of the most surprising things for me, was how free flow it went. Like, even when we did the first one, what I like to call the test tournament in Elmira, in
Mhm.
24.
4 hit.
Even that went surprisingly smooth. And that was only a 20 target course. So we just ran the loop twice, but like, even that ran quite well. And we were quite surprised then, because like, we had 70 people show up for that.
Yeah.
And we
It's a
put
good
that thing
number.
together in like a month and a half.
Oh, I remember. I remember that.
But again, it all keeps harkening back to the type of interactions that we're having at these 3D tournaments. Like,
Yes.
it's the people that we have met and shoot with and continue to meet are literally the driving force of why we're trying to keep growing it. Because like, you guys all treat us so good. Like, you guys, and I don't just mean like the two of you. I mean like the whole community in this province so far, and even people that are not in this province, even some down in the States. Like, everybody has just been great to us. So it's hard not to want to, like, what is it we reached? We've been doing the show now 3 years, and we just hit 25,000 downloads total.
Oh, that's
Wow.
awesome.
So like, I mean, I'm not going to say we're nobody, but in the grand scheme of the whole environment we're in, we're kind of nobody. So like, for us to hit that milestone after only 3 years, I mean, that's a testament to the people who are listening, right?
Yeah.
It means that the people that are listening basically every week. So, I mean, it'd be awful hard to stop now.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't stop. Don't
No,
stop.
no, we got
I
no plans
I
of doing
listen to
that,
all
man.
your shows.
Foot's
I
on the
listen to all
gas.
your
We ain't
shows.
stopping. What'd you
Yeah,
say?
I think on one of your shows you said something about even if you're only reaching 25 people, like whatever, like as long as they're they like what you're doing and what have you, right? And I think Justin and I we've had this discussion too, where it's like even if we help one person, you know, who was I remember being when I first started. Just trying to figure out, like you guys are talking about, trying to figure out tournaments, trying to figure out all these things. I remember I reached out on Facebook to Archery Ontario and nobody got back to me. I just wanted to know, like, what do you got to bring? And nobody got back to me, right? And so I just went to a tournament. I brought what I had, and I figured it out. But like not a lot of people. Some people won't do that, right? They're too nervous.
Yeah.
Um, and we did the Shooter's Choice Beginner tournament this year, and that was it went well, and it was because they had people to guide them, right? Even if we get one or two, again, with the club, same thing. If we got one or two guys who want to now continue in 3D, awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
Yeah.
need you guys to help me get hooked on paper.
Okay.
Cause like,
Justin's probably the wrong guy to talk to about that
yeah,
because
I
he hates
know.
paper.
No, but you're right. I know, but you know what? In my opinion, okay, yeah, I hate paper. Okay, but I do know that you have to shoot paper because I'm told by that other gentleman right over there, that it doesn't lie to you. 3D will lie to you, but paper will not.
Yeah.
Like if you don't paper tune your bow and it's doing weird things. You get tears all over the place. Um, right? I don't
I
know.
thi-
I
I think I don't know. You remember when we talked to Chris Priester, and like when you hear it all the time when you shoot 3D with guys. They'll miss, and then they'll look at it and they'll go, "Oh, maybe I thought it was there." You know what I mean? They
Mhm.
don't. They're not sure, but paper, you know it's there. So if you're
Yeah.
in the red, it's you. It's
Yeah.
not the target. It's not the bow. It's nothing. It's you. It's all you, and it's always you. In paper, that's the love and hate for me of paper, because I can't blame anything else. It's not because I can't see. I can't. If you can't see yellow at 20 yards, well then you shouldn't be shooting archery anyways.
No, you should probably go
Um,
see a doctor.
so it tells you if you're gripping the bow too tight. It tells you if uh you're coming off your face when you're drawing. It tells you all those things. Whereas 3D, it can tell you that if you're really, really paying attention to what you're doing and why you're missing. But like I said, you have an excuse, because I don't know what you guys like. I can't see the rings half the time. I just know where they are.
Dude, I can
So
almost never see the rings. This is the
so
only reason why I'm thinking of going with, or why I'm going to go and get a lens.
so I can bino them and I'm like, they're right there, but then when I draw back and look through the stupid tiny little peep,
You
and
forget
I'm
it.
like, wait, where did it go
It's
again?
gone.
It's gone. I'm like, it's in that general area. So
Well, I'm at the point now where when I'm binos up referencing, I'm not even really like trying to make like a pinpoint spot. I'm just like, all right, it's above the elbow. Go.
that's fair.
So I have, like, in my mind, I almost can paint paint a spot on the animal where I want to shoot. And it sounds crazy, but there's like a little, I find like a little fuzzy spot, and that's where I'm going to aim. If I miss, I miss. If I don't, and probably it's definitely me when I miss. I know, because I know right now, when you run a club, you see targets every day. You know where the friggin' things are.
Yeah, yeah.
Every once in a while I'll go to an ASA, and there's a one or two that'll get me, but 9 times out of 10, I know exactly where at least the 10 is.
Hmm.
So if I miss a 10, it's me. But yeah, but getting back to paper though, like I was saying, it doesn't lie to you, but you get the same thing. It's not as social as 3D.
Right.
And unless you go to the right tournaments, like you go to a tournament with, like, say, Josh Webb, he's busting your balls the whole time.
Well, yeah.
He's having he's having a good time. He's
That guy's
'cause
living on a good time. He's a ton of fun, man.
he is, yeah. At Caledon, they play music. At Archers of Hamilton, they play music. So he'll be
That's good.
playing
I
air
like
guitar
that.
and singing or whatever. So, but then afterwards, there is some time to talk, and in between you can chat or whatever. So, uh,
I've asked that to a
and
couple of the groups I've been in if they would mind if I just had like music going on my cell phone. Because I always have music going when I'm shooting, like at home.
Music going.
And a lot of people are real resistant to that. I'm like, if you can't shoot, why though? But why? Like, what is the thing? Is it like, are you getting too into the song instead of the shot, or?
Yeah, so, and I think I mentioned this on the last show. I always have music playing in my head. I have it sounds crazy, but I always have a soundtrack in my head
Live to a beat,
of
yeah.
music. And so if there's other music there, now it's getting in the way of the song that I already have there that I'm using to inspire me to help me focus, right? So,
Okay. Yeah, okay.
yeah. Well, so when I go to an indoor tournament, I know what to expect. So I just listen to those songs and I get into them, right? So, so I can do that, and it was funny because Valley and I were just having a conversation about this today about music, and I think someone was saying with people with ADHD, especially, it'll really help them
Zone in.
focus. It
Yep.
turns because when you have ADHD, if you have ADHD, I
You can
don't
hear
think I do,
every
but
conversation,
right,
plus the
yeah, and
squirrel, plus that
yeah.
leaf.
Yep.
plus
Well, the mind
plus all the
runs.
other voices in your head that are talking, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But so the music drowns that out, and it helps. So it helps people with ADHD to focus. Yeah, that's why I think probably 90% of the population has ADHD, right? So,
Of some
or
form,
some
yeah.
sort of attention deficit. So that's why that's why music probably helps a lot of people.
That's why the tism is a spectrum, see? It's broad.
It's very broad. So.
I think everybody's on it. Everybody got a little something.
I agree. Totally agree.
Well,
Totally
growing
agree.
up, there was there was always one kid that you knew who was special, but other than that, no. So we were all special technically, because nowadays you look at the population, everyone has some form of autism, or they're on the spectrum of some kind.
Oh, yeah.
So we were probably all special too.
Well, you're special, Justin. That's for sure.
I know. I'm definitely special. I'm definitely special.
Yeah, so Gary, you just gotta get out there and just give it a try. There's all kinds of different games. There's 5 spot. 5 spots to me is the so in 5 spot the white's a 5, and then you've got X's, right? And
Right.
they're also worth 5. So you can score 300 pretty easily if you can hit a 9 in a regular target. The gold and a regular target, same
Yep.
size. So a lot of people like that for that. It's a nice. That's usually the one that people that when they start the indoor tournaments, it's usually one people start with, and then you'll get the Lancaster scoring with the bigger circle and the little circle in the middle there. So you've
Yeah,
got
I have some of those papers right now, the 3-spot one.
Yeah.
And I just do that inside my shed. Now, my shed's only 16 feet long. So I'm at 39 yards on my site. But, I mean, it's weird because when I'm in there and I'm shooting, like, it sounds weird, but like it's super easy to shoot at 300. And I know I'm really close, but like I'm trying to just use it as a technique only thing, right? It's tricky because it's not allowing me. I can't shoot paper in my yard very well because the wind that cuts through the back portion, like not where I shoot from, but right at the very back. As soon as he put the fence up next door, it
All across the wind tunnel.
just channels the wind right through, and it just always rips the paper off the target.
Jeez.
So it's like, so I just shoot the paper in the shed, but like I'm finding it when I go back outside to confirm on a couple 3D targets I have, man, I'm getting some corkscrew, like from the fletching it, like knock end.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know what that is. Mind you, I got a pretty
wanna-
tunable bow, so I should be able to figure it out.
Right.
I just need to shoot it through paper. That definitely needs to happen.
I know, like when there's some. I think it was Justin was having that issue last year. Every once in a while, you get an arrow that would just corkscrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, fly really
and
funny.
I think it was his rest. It wasn't falling properly. I know we tinkered with a bunch of stuff. It could also. I think the cables are a little bit close to the rest.
Yeah. So I had
you're
to
getting
spin
some
my
kind of contact, right?
yeah. I had to spin my arrow, so my fletchings instead of the vein up and the two on the side, I had to spin it so it's the two veins and then the vein out this way.
Did you see on that new Darton they have a tunable roller guard?
Oh, jeez. No.
Weren't you guys talking about that?
In today's episode yet?
Oh,
I haven't seen that one yet. I haven't seen
it's called the Tritech. And nice looking bow. I do see a lot of Bowtech resemblance, though. I do find like it does remind me of my Core SS. Different, but it just the way the body of the riser looks, how it's a very like rectangular cage kind of deal, and whereas you look at like the Matthews Lift X, right? It's very like triangular cutouts and stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. But I'll take a look at that bow.
It looks some nice, but wow, I gotta say about Darkness, the price, man. Like they're reasonably priced.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Unlike Matthews.
I don't. Hey, my V3. Shit. I still wish I had it. I shot that bow real well. I was real comfortable with it. But I don't know. I look at a Lift X now and I'm like, Jesus, that's the price of carbons 4 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but it's a nice bow, though.
I know.
All right, it's the
but
Lift
I'm
is
also
a nice
not
bow.
the guy who wants to shoot the same thing everybody else shoots.
That's fair.
I'm like that with everything. Like I'm never really been much for fanboying on stuff. If anything, I'll get the weird thing just so I can have something different. Oh, well, you gonna show me?
And
No, no,
that's
no.
why
My headset's dying, so I gotta plug
that
it in.
that's why I used to shoot almost exclusively Elite, because no one had any. It was just me and Carl Dorner, I think, was the only guys.
I am having thoughts of the Darton though. I had
I
half a thought of doing a full target setup, but I just the
was the
only risers they have are 37s, and that's for a short draw length guy like me. That's a painfully slow bow, like
Yeah, 'cause-
painfully.
If you're shooting target, I don't know if speed really matters that much.
Well, no, I just mean even just for a flat trajectory,
That's
because
fair,
my
yeah.
string angle is going to be garbage.
They're nice looking bows.
My Dartons.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at them now.
Like, so they have a shoot through riser, which is the Exodus.
Yeah.
And what's the other one called?
Hold on. Give me a second. I was there.
But
I
again,
backed
they're
out
both
apparently.
37 or 37 and a half, something like that. That's a big bow. I want like a 34, 35 tops.
There's the Consequence 2.
Yeah, that's last year's bow, which is
Huh.
still a real nice bow.
They are nice bows.
Yeah, there's the Exodus, which is
That's the shoot through riser, yeah.
yep. The Departure Pro. Oh, and Departure Pro short draw.
Yeah.
For 1400.
Yeah, the short draw only goes to like 28, I think. And everything with Darton is 1/4 inch adjustments too, which I very much
Yeah.
like. Because I firmly believe I'm 26 and 3/4, not 26 and a half.
Okay. And that bow you'd be able to do it? No.
All 1/4 inch adjustments on Dartons. Beautiful.
I think you just sold yourself on a Darton.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Problem is which one?
Yeah, well, yeah. The problem is and also the axle is too long for you.
Yeah, but I look at that Tritech, and that comes in a 31, 33, and a 35.
Okay.
So like the
33.
35. 35 again, that'd be like my longest guy, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
to me, like the best all-round size is a 33. Like if you were going to make a hybrid bow for hunting and for 3D, I think a 33 is like the money spot. But if I was to do just a 3D bow, I'd like to be like a 35. Because I've even seen some people.
35.
Yeah, I've even seen some people with some longer draw lengths. And when they're having like a 38, a 40, 39, some of them are like, again, the string angle is just garbage. You're nowhere into the most effective part of the cam, right?
Fair, yeah, yeah. For me, like I can't shoot anything smaller than a 35. I find the string angle. I got like a really short neck, so it's so a 34, even a 34. I remember I shot I can't remember which bow tech it was. It was one of the first. Was it the Core? I think it was a 34.
The Core
Yeah, I
SR
remember-
is a 33. And then the
Yeah,
Core SS.
maybe it was. I
the-
don't. Yeah, I remember it was a 30. I know. I remember it was a 34. And they're like, "Oh, it's a 34. It's only 1 inch shorter." And I remember it.
That's the SS, yeah.
Yeah, I remember it being just too short. It felt too like this.
Right.
So, and I just like, and that's why I settled with I think I got an elite ritual at the time. It was an older bow at the time, but it was 35 inches. It worked way better for
now
me.
you're
So
shooting a title. Dude, a 34-inch title, though? Ooh,
Nice bow.
man, that'd be nice.
They make them in a 34.
They sure do, but they still want $3,000 for it. So.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of money.
And when you're left-handed, the used market's not friendly. That's for sure.
Oh my God, no, forget it.
No, just ask
Forget
my
it.
wife and ask.
It's the left-handed market, period. And I get it from a manufacturer standpoint. How can you justify manufacturing 5 or 10,000 bows to send around that might not sell? I get it. But how am I supposed to buy the damn thing without touching it?
Yeah, I know.
That is true. Right?
It's a lot
you
of
gotta
money.
be able to.
Even if you're
Yeah.
not buying a flagship, even if you're just buying a ready to hunt package, it's still like $1,000. For most people, that's a lot of dough.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
A lot.
I need to
shooters
win
let
the
you try
lot of
them.
max so I can show people how to set up a bow shop. Oh, I can picture
So
like you can picture a
what's
little
your
fuzzy
ideal?
spot that you want to shoot at. Okay, here's the thing. You walk into my bow shop, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big open space, almost like and like my till and everything will be right in the center, and you walk all the way around everything, right? You won't see a single bow. It's gonna be all products. You go around the perimeter of all the shelving and everything. On the perimeter of the suite is going to be different rooms, and every room is a different damn manufacturer. You walk in, this is the Hoyt room, this is the Bowtech room, this is the Matthews room. Every room has its own little, 5 or 8 yard range, whatever. And there's a press in every room. You get an appointment. You go in with a technician. You try the bow. You try another one. Try another one.
That would actually take off.
Well, the problem is, it's you get lost in the trees looking for the forest, man, because and like nothing against Shooter's Choice, because I actually really like how they do have their bows set up, but there's just it becomes so many,
Yeah.
right? And you're looking at this brand, at that brand, and there's too many things to compare that are so different. Whereas, like, if you can be like, okay, I want to know if I like shooting Hoyt. Well, go into the Hoyt room. They've got 7 different offerings in there. Try them all. Then go shoot something that's very, very different. See which one you like better. If you didn't like the Hoyts, now you know you don't like Hoyt. Because the bows are very, while they all do the same thing, the end result is the same. The feeling of how you get there is extremely different.
It is, yeah, for sure.
The draw cycles are different. The way the bow feels in your bow hand while you're at full draw feels different. The grips are different. Like, all of it.
Yeah, that's why I've always shot elites. I love the way they feel. They're not the best looking bow. They're not the sexiest bows, but I just love the way they shoot. Love
They
the
do
way they
have a
feel. The
unique
math.
little sound.
Yeah.
Little like pingy when it goes off almost.
Yeah.
I know Josh's was like that too.
Not as bad as the PSEs though. The PSEs have like a boing.
Especially the carbon, man. They got that weird little like
Yeah.
little hum to them. You're just like, what's that? I don't even
But
know.
man, oh man.
They figured out some voodoo with that, man, because to have a reflex of like 3.5 inches and still make a bow that's accurate, I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither. And the speed they got out of that new bow is out of this world.
Well, again, though, look at the way you're going to have to run your vanes. Well, I can't say nothing because I run my vanes only a 1/2 inch from the knock.
Okay.
Like they're all the way back. But with that thing, it's like, what was it, 5 1/4 inch brace height or a 5 inch brace height? Like, that's nothing.
No.
No wonder it's going so fast.
Yeah, it's gonna be out of the rest before you even press your thumb trigger down.
Well, this is what I mean. Like, so see, there's a saying that I'm saying all the time. This is what I mean. I say that all the time. To me, that bow is good for 2 scenarios. You're either in a tree stand or you're in a ground blind. That's it. Because you're only shooting to say 40. So, that uber accuracy you need past 40 is not really going to be relevant.
Right.
Because the damn arrow is going to be moving so fast. You're going to overcompensate for a lot of that, right? But other than that, like, I'm glad to see them doing it to say, hey, we can make it, and we can make it like quasi-shootable. Because you had to push the technology, right? You had to go somewhere. So kudos for that. But I mean, as far as a bow that you're going to use, I would never buy that. Never. Somebody wanted to give me one? Yeah, I'll shoot it. But you'd never see me buy that.
Yeah,
I'm far more interested in the
boat.
comfort of shooting than I am like ripping fast.
That's why you don't shoot any 80-pound bow. Yeah.
Right. No, I won't be either. No, as I get older, my neck and shoulder gets worse and worse and worse.
Oh,
I'd say by the time senior 50 runs around, I'll be probably down to 50 pounds or 60 anyway.
I'm senior 50. I'm at 60. So
all right, well that'll be my benchmark then.
Yeah.
60 is a nice poundage though. It's not too heavy.
It is. A lot of people shoot
3D,
62. This is especially for 3D. Yeah, it's a super common poundage.
Yeah, it's You
And
don't
I'm
need much more than that
imagining
for
your
3 heat.
holding weight is like what? Like
Like-
5, no, like probably 7 pounds.
Well, mine's
That-
a little more. I use high let what do you
Right,
call it?
right.
Low
Low
let off.
let off, I guess. Yeah.
70%. I use 70%. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
70%. So
mine, I'm only holding like 12 pounds
Yeah.
at 70 pounds. So it's not even that much.
what do you
Yeah.
have? 80%?
I think 80-ish, yeah.
Mine's
I don't know.
80% at,
I'm
at
on
70
comfort.
pounds. Yeah.
I
Did
switched
you go
it back
back?
to comfort.
Need to imagine comfort.
I went back to comfort. I liked comfort better than I do performance.
I'm going to tell you that performance, man, that completely changes that bow.
The
Like
Justice?
any of the Bowtechs.
Any
Yeah.
of the
So
Bowtechs,
when I flipped my Core SS over to performance just to see what it was like, I might have put 5 arrows through it, and I was like, "Ew, gross! Where's the Allen key? Holy shit!" It was terrible. It felt like my Hoyt Defiant, and that thing was like a 13 or 14. That thing was old and janky and had the worst draw cycle I ever experienced, and it was the same. Stacked really hard right at the start,
Yep.
steady all the way through, and then
And then you hit the valley.
click, like slam right down
boom.
over into it. Yeah, and you're like,
Yep.
whoa, oh, oh, and then you're feeling like, oh my god, like this thing's gonna explode on me at any second. Like,
Yep.
it's
Yeah.
just I'm not in for that. I don't care about the 7 feet per second. You can keep it. When that thing's on comfort mode, man, I can just do a nice little lift up, boom, and it just, even at 70 pounds, like, to me, that's what I feel like a regular bow at 60 pounds would feel like.
Yeah, and I found when I tried the Bowtech on performances, it felt exactly like I'd shot a Hoyt Defiant. It felt very much like that, and then try to hold that sucker back. It's like it's just jerking your
Trying to run
your
away
elbow
on
forward
you,
the whole
yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, it wants to run away for
You-
sure.
You really gotta lock in that rear scapula to hold that thing back. Holy
Oh,
mackerel!
yeah.
That was
But
that's
then Josh talks about his prime form. That's at 80 pounds. And he's like, it's smoother than when I had a 70-pound bow.
yeah.
Have you lifted Josh's bow?
No,
That thing weighs as much as that box of tissue.
really.
I can't get over it. Like, I know the actual weight of it is still pretty average, but like,
Yeah.
you expect it to be a lot more when you look at it to then pick it up. Because I mean, it's a 35, right? So it's not a short bow. And yeah, man, that sucker is light.
But
Do
doesn't
they
he
look
have
better
all?
in person than they do online? Because man,
Absolutely. They
Okay, 'cause I
this thing
I
is.
find it so ugly. Holy
The
mackerel.
problem I find with the pictures and the media of it is the aluminum and the carbon exposed together.
Mhm.
They don't photograph well together because they're not the same kind of finish.
Mhm.
Right? You got to have one or the other for like real nice media stuff, or be a damn good picture editor. But when you see it in person, you're like, oh, okay, this looks good. Because like I've always thought Prime did a real good job on their finishes. Like I remember they had that like hammered look. Oh,
Yeah.
that was so nice.
Yeah, I did like that.
Yeah, it's still the same, right? You have a great high quality finish. The carbon rods do seem a lot different in person than they do in the pictures. In the
Okay.
pictures, I thought they were super skinny,
Yeah, me too.
but
It
they're
just
like
looks weird.
they're like your thumb. They're hefty.
He was shooting that at the one in Elmira, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to take a look at it.
Though it's a nice looking bow.
Oh yeah. MFJJ put one in a press or in a vise and shot broadheads at those carbon rods
Oh, really?
to see to get the bow to explode.
Jeepers creepers.
He put man, I'm telling you, the second arrow he put in went right through center of the rod. And like the arrow stuck in, right? The whole broadhead went through though. But this thing still held together.
Wow.
And then he put another one through and obviously everything just collapsed. But
Right.
like,
Yeah.
I was very surprised actually at the thickness of the wall and the density of that carbon. Like that is
It's awesome.
no joke.
I gotta check that bow out then.
Technology's wild, man.
I know, like,
Yeah, Chris.
these bows should be shooting themselves by now. Like, it's just,
Well, and it's like
they,
CJ says, he's pretty sure he always says pretty much any manufacturer could make a 400 foot per second bow. And yeah, if we're shooting 350, 360, I'm sure we could. But who wants it?
yeah,
Like, who's the guy who's messaging these companies saying, guys, you got to go 380? For what? If it's
Yeah.
just to say you can, then just make a 400 foot per second bow, throw it out there, tell everybody it's going to shoot like dog shit, but it shoots 400 feet per second. Be honest about it, right?
yeah,
Because everybody's going to know. I guarantee you, anybody who knows even like a entry level information about hunting and archery, when that bow came out, the Sicario, they all went, well, that shoots like dog shit. It's cool. It's super cool. I think it's great. But I bet it shoots like crap.
yeah. I wonder. I think MFJJ said it shot okay. So I don't know. I don't know how much he's been able to shoot it, but from what he's gathered from the short amount of time he's had the bow, it shoots okay. So
He's also really good.
yeah,
Like really good. Like this is where, and this is a factor too, I guess, that a lot of people don't take into consideration is like, I need a certain amount of forgiveness from my bow
right.
to be a good shooter because I'm not that good a shooter yet. This is why, like, the wife kind of asked me, she'd be like, well, do you really need the best one? Well, kinda. Kinda, yeah, because it's gonna help me do things that I don't know how to do yet.
Yeah.
In some ways, right? Like,
Yeah.
if I'm buying a bow that I want to really have, like for a target specific bow, I'm picking one with a long ass brace height because I'm not good enough yet to notice those little tweaks in my palm on my bow hand to notice what I'm doing. Like, I'm still learning too. Archery is a long learning process. And heaven forbid you take 2 weeks off.
Yeah, exactly.
Start over.
Yeah, I had a week off, and Valerie and I went to Caledon today, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Paper
like,
definitely
where'd it
doesn't
go?
lie. Dude, yeah, I don't know where it went.
It's like
But
when you go to the
everyone
gym
stops
and that,
learning.
right? You get all big and huge, and then in like 3 weeks, you're like a little weakling again.
Yeah, it's it comes down to a lot of, like, it's always form versus I don't want to use function, but your archery form, people don't realize how important it is to have, even with a compound, because you can be a little bit lazy with a compound, like uh when you're using an Olympic bow or using a recurve, you can't be lazy. You have to really, you have to pull into that well, they don't have a back wall, but you do have to pull back, make sure that scapula is locked back, that front shoulder's down, and you're letting it go. Whereas the compound, it has some built-in forgiveness. But if you have good form, doesn't matter what bow you're shooting. And to your point, yeah, that's why I have a Matthews title. it's as forgiving. It's one of the most forgiving bows out there.
I know. So, again, that thing is still in the debate too. But $3,000. Wow.
I just got lucky. Because I got it off of Facebook.
Oh, if I was to buy it, like, nothing against you, man, but if I'm buying something like that, I'm being the only son of a bitch who shot that sucker.
Well,
nobody else will.
The only other guy who shot it was Chris Perkins. So.
Oh, well, okay. I guess that's fair.
I think he put 3 arrows through it, he told me, so.
That's reasonable then.
Yeah.
I love the color, though.
It's a fantastic color.
Yeah.
And then it's got a little bit of gold on it.
You need a release that's brass.
I have a release that's brass.
Weights.
Yeah. I have the, was it the Stan Onyx in brass? It's heavy.
Which one is it? Is it the
clicker?
Hinge?
No, it's the thumb clicker.
Oh.
Like, yeah, same with Josh has. Yeah, you could knock somebody out with that thing. It's like a set of brass knucks.
Oh yeah, man, I love a good heavy release.
Me too.
Like
I love my release.
the Wise Choice, or no, the Chocolate Addiction I had, it was a 4-finger.
Yeah.
Thing was huge, man, but it weighed a
Yeah.
ton, and I loved it. I was thinking of picking up a hinge
Mm.
and just kind of toying around with that over the winter. But again, I'm gonna want like either stainless or a brass one. Like I want something
Yeah.
hefty.
Yeah.
Mm. So what
Yeah. My
release do you
hinge
shoot
is
now,
Your hinges, what?
brother?
my
What?
hinge is the
Sorry.
Scott. It's a stainless one. I can't remember. It's
Remember
pretty
the
cool because you can
backspin?
Oh yeah, though yeah. I think they have
They
one
were
at the shop.
cool.
Yeah.
I think they do too. The pink one or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right now I'm shooting the Spot Hog Wise Guy index.
Okay.
I always did well with an index, so I said, screw it, I'll go back. I do like that. What is it? The Shadow from Evolution Outdoors. They have like a inline button. So instead of like the post coming up and then like the barrel coming off,
Mm-hmm.
the barrel is actually built onto, like you slide it over top of the stem that comes off the release, and it
Oh
just
yeah.
sticks
Okay. I
right
see
on
what you're saying.
top.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that way, like, I wish I had a release here, but I don't. Just that way, as you're like rolling along, it just,
Mm-hmm.
your thumb hits the button anyway.
Oh, right on.
It's
Yeah.
they're pretty cool. They got a nice hinge too. Their hinge is cool. I think that's the Apex. No,
Yes.
Apex. Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of the release
Yeah.
guy. I change releases pretty often.
Yeah. I vacillate between my hinge and my thumb button, and I keep thinking, oh, maybe this will make it better today, and it does for the first 6 or 7 shots. I remember, like today, I was shooting with Valerie, and we were shooting World Archery 3-spot, which is just a small little center dime sized, and I had a 10-10-9 with my hinge, and I had been hitting 9. I was just hitting nines all day with my button. So I'll just try using the hinge, and then the next round's another 10-10-9, and then it's like 9-9-9 9-9-9. I'm like, oh. Again, it's all form, right? It's and so I tell people, like, a lot of times when they're struggling, I say just change your release, or
Yeah. Try something different.
yeah, or just tighten up give your top limb like a quarter turn, and it makes a world of difference, because all of a sudden your brain, it refocuses you into shooting properly and whatever, right? So
Just say like
uh,
tighten your limbs.
yeah, just give it a quarter turn, just
Yeah, but that's
something,
gonna
just
change
change,
but that's gonna
just
change your
change something.
poundage. It's gonna change everything. Now you're not sliding
Not if
in
you give it,
anymore.
not if you give it a quarter, and just not both, just the top. Just give it a little.
You couldn't do that on mine
the
anyways. They're cranked. That's the
and
first
just
thing I
loosen the
does
knob and
every
tighten it
bow
up.
I gets, man. Whatever she can suffer, she gets tightened.
Yeah,
So
so
you got your moose. Are you doing any hunting this year,
I
Justin?
did, yeah.
No. I'm in school this year. Well, I'm in school right now.
Carpentry,
So
I'm
no.
assuming, by your shirt.
Yes. Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah. I'm doing my intermediate. So right now we're actually building a house.
Fancy pants.
Yeah. It's really cool. Do I want to build a house? No.
What's your end
No.
game with that then? Where you planning to go with it?
Well, technically I am 403A carpenter. So I am a general carpenter as per se. I don't mind form work. I don't mind doing just building the racks and like the Home Depots, and that's all. That stuff's nice for the winter. But the majority of our work is form work. The residential side doesn't get paid all that much.
Hate residential.
Because no one wants to pay
Nope.
carpenter $60 an hour to put anything together, because that means your house is going to go up by that much, right? But no, it's going to be good. I've been in carpentry for a long time, but I made the switch to the carpenters union, so I have to do the process.
Yeah.
So
What's this? What was it called? Winter cam? Is that right? a winter tournament in Thunder Bay or something like that.
I never heard of it.
Josh Webb was telling me about it. I think he called it Winter Cam. I just can't remember exactly.
What is it? Is it
Like an indoor 3D tournament in the winter.
I
think
thought it
he
was
said, he said it was March or something.
Doesn't Peel do one? No.
they do one, but it's not. I know what Gary's talking about. I thought that was in Winnipeg, in Manitoba. Maybe they switch it around. But yeah. If it's, I'd love to try that too. Do some indoor.
Yeah, it'd be great to
3D
do. I
web.
haven't tried an indoor 3D. It'd be cool if you had like an old warehouse or an old commercial building, and you could like walk through the levels, like even an old school, right? You walk to the door of the classroom, and in the back corner, up in the corner, raised off the ground, is a platform with like a bear on it.
That would be cool.
And like, as you walk through the building, right, you hit all your 40 targets, and
that would be cool.
Because you could do that in the city, right? You could be totally in a concrete jungle and still manage to pull off a 3D course, right? That'd be kind of neat.
And there's a lot of abandoned schools.
Oh shit, there's a lot of abandoned buildings, period.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know they do like a 3D night at Peel. They got like a 70-meter indoor range there, so but it's set up like, I don't know if you've ever seen the ASA indoor tournaments. It's set up sort of like that, where your targets are kind of staggered. They're pretty close together, but and then they also, I know at Peel they have some raised platforms as well. So you might have to go up a set of stairs and shoot down at your targets. So
that's cool though.
Yeah. It's I know I was talking to Luis, and so he runs the 3D night there, and he was telling me that he's trying to get that winter cam idea here in Peel, in Brampton. So he's getting a little bit of he gets resistance from some of the board, but because again, it's really, I don't know what it is about 3D, but it's just like I don't know if it's a class. I don't know. Everything's got a class, right? Like it's a class thing for this and a class thing for that.
Yeah.
But it seems like when it comes to compounds versus recurves, it's like it's 3D is mostly compound shooters and barebow guys. A lot of the Olympic guys don't like it. So I don't know. I think it would be great if it was here. I know we get a lot of support for it. Like he could bring a lot of money over to that club, just having that 3D tournament. So
yeah, that'd be huge.
Yeah.
Where else are you gonna do it in the winter? If you hear about it, you're gonna be like, oh, I'll go.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So so I would definitely go. I work in Brampton, so for me, it's Luis has invited me out a couple of times. So I think one of these Fridays, we're gonna take the 3D team out, the Royal City 3D team out, and we'll all go and wear jerseys and show them what we can do. So
yeah, you guys always show up strong. I love that when you showed up at the SCC and all I saw around, I was like, holy crap! Did everybody come? Like, it's the whole club here. Like,
pretty much.
They even had a little village. They had a little village in the back, in the back 40. And they all tied one on too. Holy moly!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Jack brothers and Benoit. They really they went to town. That's pretty awesome. It was a lot of fun. Like, it was hanging out with those guys was a lot of fun. So
yeah,
and there's more of that to come this year. So we plan on getting all these guys out to provincials to nationals. So
that's the goal. Yeah. Gonna show them what it really looks like to have a tournament.
Are you gonna shoot provincials this year?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's at Royal City.
I'm not gonna win, but I'll shoot for sure. I'll definitely come.
You might win. You never know.
You never know.
Hey, you could.
You never know.
As long as Benoit doesn't show up.
Well, I'm not shooting Hunter anymore.
Well, then you could win.
Well, yeah, but if Bruno's there, forget it. Oh no, he's senior K50 now, isn't he?
That's right.
Oh yeah. All right, maybe.
Yeah, you got a chance.
Maybe.
See, you got a slim chance.
Maybe. Silver linings.
I think Josh Webb is still K50. So.
Oh yeah, he'll do.
That's
kind of
I think I know I talked to Josh about this, Webb, that is. We were talking about, he's talking about the ebb and flow of how these tournaments go, right? Because it's such a small community when you think about it. You get 120, 130 guys to a tournament, and it's the same. After a while, guys get a little bit frustrated. It's the same 20 guys winning all the time, right? So
Yep.
it kind of creates that ebb and flow of the tournaments. And I'm always trying to figure out, like, how do you counteract that? You know what I mean? And I don't know if you can it'd be tough, but you could probably like have like an A, a B, or C, or what division, like different divisions, or I don't know. There's got to be something we can do to make it a little more fun for for the guy like me. I'm a mediocre shooter. Justin's above mediocre.
So am I.
So yeah.
So am I. I'm right in the middle,
It'd
man.
it'd be nice if I'm competing against you and not, and no offense to Josh and no offense to Bruno, but I don't stand a chance, right? Like, let's be honest. So.
Right. And that's why that's the only reason, that's the only thing about ASA that kind of like puts me off a little bit, just because I know, like, I'm not getting there. I know I'm not.
Right.
So as fun as these events are, and even though I'm going to keep going because I want to see the people who are there, but like, to me, these are just the practice sessions, right? Like, I'm just trying to get better.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not going to win, and that's okay. But at the same time, I'm still not going to go in the non-money class because I want the classes to win lots of money.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm the same. Like, I don't go non-money. I'm just supporting a cause, right? You want to make it interesting for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, you take our shoots, for example, when a guy walks away with like $500.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
like,
a lot of money.
That's a happy day, man.
Yeah, 500 cash, no doubt.
Right. And everybody has that chance, so it's good.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. So you have a home club now. You're shooting Ottawa?
I will be next year.
Ottawa Archers? Okay.
Yeah, their membership runs April to April, so I'll just wait till April rolls around, and it's close.
I think that's when ours is too.
Yeah, ours.
And it's come a long way. When I first moved to Ottawa, I joined the club, and I was going like twice a week, and there might be 3 people there when I'd show up, maybe. But now it's a lot busier. Julian's done a lot for that club. Good. Yeah, he's really turned stuff around, getting people excited to go.
Awesome. So,
getting tired?
I'm very tired.
So, as is the tradition of this podcast, it was, the letdown, aside from
which
being,
I love the name of, by the way. It's so multifunctional. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit of a joke out there because I didn't Google the name before I
got picked.
Before I got picked, and actually, it's also a term for breastfeeding ladies. So
yep, sure is.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
That was literally the first thing my wife said. Did they know?
Yeah, no, we were told. We were told. It was like, oh, well, we've already named it, so
I think it's a great
go with
name. It's very archery relevant, and because I know Chris, your humor, I know it also means like, you might be let down. You might like it. Who knows? Give it a listen.
So in that vein, a lot of archery jokes here. What's your biggest letdown? Either from a podcast or from maybe an archery tournament or a hunt.
I think my biggest letdown was probably myself. I was like, especially for the first probably half of doing this, not so much the podcast, but just shooting archery and the tournaments, thinking that I knew better, thinking that, well, if I just keep shooting this way and I just keep practicing like this, after a while, it won't matter. 'Cause like I can sight in my bow if I shoot funny to make it go where I want. So I used to see all these different shooters, right? I'd watch some of the ASA videos on YouTube. I'd see just random people online shooting. and at the tournaments, and everybody's posture is different. Everybody's process is
Mhm.
different. So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, there might be one like technically right way to do this, but obviously a million ways work. So
Mhm.
I'm just going to do me, and eventually I'll figure it out. And it's bullshit. Like, I've come to understand that it's like 15 to 20% that, and then the rest is the right way.
Yeah.
Like that, it's all about finding how you can do it the right way.
Yeah.
Because like I say, you're gonna look at everybody, and everybody's gonna look different while they shoot. But if you really do pay attention, you will see them each hitting certain like check marks, so to speak,
Mhm.
in that process, right? Like you will see the elbow go up, you will see the anchor set in, you'll
Mhm.
see these things if you pay close enough attention. And even though they might look different, they're still doing all those steps. And you cannot bypass those steps. Not if you want to be consistent. You just can't. And to me, that was the hardest lesson that I had to learn, was that there are zero shortcuts in this game.
That was 0.
Like
0.
I other than like equipment wise, I don't know how you can cheat in this game other than like being a total dickhead and writing the wrong score down.
Yeah, that's the only way
Like
you can do
you
it.
can't cheat the arrow
Nope.
Nope.
at all. So like I just kind of had to get over myself and go, okay, well, how can I make this proper technique fit my no longer proper body? Well, and that's because that's going to be the biggest factor for
Yeah.
a lot of people, right? So
Yeah, for sure.
for me, um, my rotator cuffs are destroyed, and
Oh,
I've got
shit.
2 compressed discs in my neck.
Oh,
So
jeez.
my draw process is a little funny looking, because when I draw, my forward shoulder has to go up, and then that's part of my anchoring process now, right? So this is what I meant by saying of how to find out how I can make myself hit those markers. So even though I had the draw janked up, once I get my release hand where I want it, that's when I know at the same time, drop that shoulder. So now I'm
Mm.
set, right? Because dropping
Mhm.
that shoulder also makes me set my wrist, which makes me
Yeah.
set my bubble, and so on and so on and so on. But yeah, so that was the biggest thing for me, was just realizing I'm not so damn smart and so good as I thought I might be.
Well, hey, man, that's like wisdom right there. I'll tell you. Like, and I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. It's to be able to like. I have these conversations with my wife all the time about people and self reflection and what have you. Right. There's a lot of people where they're my age, they're your age, they're whatever, they're older than me. They've never took 30 seconds to think about the way they are, the way they do things. And in this game, I think it's I think that's one of the things that really it can really humble you, right?
Yeah.
Because you think it's just pulling back and pressing a
Point and
button.
shoot, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's what you think, but it's not. It's so not. So, and yeah, I don't know. I think that's the wisest thing that's been said on the show. I'll be
Oh,
honest.
no.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
like that.
mean,
That was
it's
good.
important to get comfortable in the corners of your own mind.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to. If not, you're lying to yourself, and then any progress you do make is not actual progress. It's just more fabrication.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, be honest, it'll take longer, but you'll deserve it and earn it and appreciate it more.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's how champions are made, I think.
Hero pose.
I like it.
So let's wrap this up. Gare, where can we find you on
Well, I'm
socials?
on Instagram and Facebook at Brudder83. It's Brudder. That's how a newfie would spell it, so that's how I spell it. Instagram, we're at the Full Jaw Podcast, Brudder83 as well. Also, check out the FDCC Cup page. Any updates that are coming are probably going to be put through there first, if not through the show itself. Yeah, also check out Josh McKenzie, Caribou Media Outdoors. That
Oh, for
guy's
sure.
doing all kinds of stuff. He's so busy.
Totally agree. And you can find us at the Letdown podcast on Facebook and Instagram.
Download today.
Like and subscribe.
Set up on auto download. Never miss.
Awesome. Thanks, Gary.
Thanks a ton for
You just
having
want-
me on. We'll get you guys on
Yeah.
too.
Cool. If you just want to hang out for a
Cool.
bit, we'll
Yeah.
just chat, have a little chat, and then yeah, awesome. I'll stop it here.